I don't know if this is the hard version or because there's two versions. There's Ninja Gaiden Black. I don't know if there's a difference or if Black's a sequel. I have no clue. I've been told they're the same game, but I'm getting Black anyway because it looks alright. But it looks pretty much the same as this. And yeah, if you want to build your Xbox collection, I definitely recommend Ninja Gaiden because it's really good game, although it's hard as fuck. Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. This is made by Bethesda and 2K, but this actually has a sanity system, like yes, like Amnesia. And I haven't played much of it, but what I have played is actually really good. It scares the shit out of me. It's really not sort of like scary, sort of like oh my god, I don't want to look behind me right now. In real life as well, it's like I'm in the games that I don't want to turn around, but in real life I'm like I don't want to turn around either. Really, really good game. I recommend it. The price has gone down recently, so if you can run and pick it up real quick, I recommend that, especially so if you want to build on your Xbox collection. State of Emergency. Um, I actually picked up. I had the second one, but the second one was shit. Absolute fucking shit. Do not pick up the second one, but pick up this one. This is actually a really, really funny game. It's just random as fuck as well. You just go around doing missions in a mall and different areas, and it's just really. It's actually really addicting. Rockstar did really well with that, but don't get the second one. As I said, it's really shit. Burnout 3 Takedown. This I love, as I told you with Full Auto. I fucking love Burnout. Burnout was absolutely amazing series, and I had the PS2 version, but for the same reason of Red Dead Revolver. Long story short, well, I mean, like, there's a long story. So I bought the Xbox version, and it's just, I could play that for fucking hours. In fact, I did when I was a kid. I played that for. Why have I put all of them over there? I'm actually played them for fucking hours. Tomb Raider Legend. I don't mind the Tomb Raider games. I don't have the old ones anymore, but I plan on picking them back up and adding them back to my collection. Um, but this game's actually quite good. I've played a bit of it so far. It's quite nice, quite a good game. It's definitely well made. Um, Full Spectrum Warrior. This is actually a strategy sort of modern warfare sort of game. Not like the series Modern Warfare, but literally sort of like it's in the modern day, and it's sort of it is definitely a strategy game. Well, it is a strategy game, and it's actually quite good. It's quite difficult, but it is really really good. And in the game, you're not allowed to. I don't think you're allowed to lose any or too many of your teammates. Otherwise, it will be game over basically. And I quite like games like that. Driver 3, the story mode, I don't like the story mode because the car mechanics are shit in this game. If you like crash into a lamppost, that's it. Your car's fucked pretty much. But I play this for the free play and the cheats on the free play mode. It's really really fun just to fuck around on. So if you want to just fuck around on a game, get Driver 3 for PS2, or it's on PS2 as well. I think yeah, just PS2 and Xbox. So um, this is also on PS2 as well, but Forgotten Realms Demon Stone. Forgotten Realms are the people who do Baldur's Gate and many other series like that. But the fact that it said Forgotten Realms and that's the top of Baldur's Gate, I thought I'm having this fucking game. It's not too bad. It's quite good actually, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a bit like a rip off of Baldur's Gate, but it's actually not too bad. It's not actually made by Interplay, I don't think. It's made no, it's an Atari game, but it's still quite good. I need to actually put my leg up, no down, because it's hurting. Rainbow Six 3, as I said already about the Rainbow Six series, I quite like this, and it was £1, so fuck it, I picked it up. Um, XMen Legends 2, Rise of the Apocalypse. I don't have the first one, but this was going quite cheap, so I picked this one up, and it's actually really, really good. It's an X-Men sort of overhead fighting RPG. It's really, really good. I didn't think they'll be able to make an X-Men RPG work basically. Dead or Alive Ultimate. As you know, I love the Dead or Alive series and everything like that, so I had to pick this up. It was going cheap, so. Judge Dredd, Dread versus Death. When I first played this game on the PS2, I didn't actually know how to save the game. Yeah, but I did know. Actually, I did know how to save the game. I didn't know how to load the game because it didn't really tell you. It's the only downfall with this game, but I picked it up again on the Xbox and I knew how to save and everything. It is a really good game. It's highly fucking underrated. I definitely recommend this game. And also, look, Sierra and Rebellion. How can you go wrong? It is a really fucking good game. This is a LucasArts and Pandemic game, Mercenaries. I actually have the second one on the PS3, and both games are pretty fucking fun. That's all you have to say about it. They're just fucking fun. Still Life. Who's that? Microwoods. I've never heard of Microwoods, but Still Life. This is a game that I said, did you want me to play this or Obscure? When I play this is actually a point and click game. I didn't know that. That's why I started researching games before I buy them now, especially if they're for recording as well as me wanting them. Um, it's actually quite good though. I've played through it, it's pointing and clicking and everything, and it's actually a really, really good game. But it's not one. Um, hold on, the producers of Siberia 1 and 2. It's actually I'm not gonna do it for YouTube because I think you guys will get bored as fuck. But I will keep it and play it. And if you want, if you're curious, look some gameplay, and if you like the look of it, buy it. That's what I do. Look at the gameplay, see if it looks alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. I got this because it says you can unlock the arcade game of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that looks fucking awesome. This game's actually not too bad though in itself, but I did want to just get it for the unlockable arcade version. Um, Midway Arcade Treasures 2 is not. It has games that are made by Midway. It's not really much I can say about that, but if you like Midway games and you love sort of compilation discs, I definitely recommend it. The same, I have the first one as well, so definitely go and get them if you want to go all retro and shit. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. As you can see, it was only £1. I have this on the PS2 as well, as you know, but I wanted to get the Xbox version because it's the only other version that is on Xbox. Apart from the new ones, at the time this was the only other one that was on it. This is the only one that was on Xbox and a different console, aside from Twin Snakes. So yeah, I thought I'd pick it up because it's cheap. Cold Fear. This game is pretty damn good. I don't know who it's. Obviously Ubisoft, but I mean, like, I don't know if there's any sort of person related to Resident Evil or anything, because it does look like Resident Evil and play like Resident Evil quite a bit. The fourth one, to be more precise. But it is quite a good game. I do recommend this. The Xbox version. I recommend getting more because apparently this one is just better in general and is bit just I think apparently this one's better in general. So if you want to get it, get the Xbox version. If you don't have an Xbox but you have a PS2, I just get the PS2 version as because the game's just equally as good. I do really recommend it. Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. I bought this for £1, and this is I played a bit of it when I was a kid and wasn't very good. And I played a bit of it recently and I fucking love it. I really do. Bloodrayne. This game is highly fucking underrated. It's made by Majesco, actually, and they're one of those companies that people don't really like. But this is a really, really good game. I want to get the second one, but it's quite expensive on the Xbox. But I'm going to get it anyway. But yeah, if you want to... It's for the PS2 as well, so if you want to add it to your PS2/Xbox, then grab Bloodrayne. Another game, Half-Life 2. Everyone knows about Half-Life 2, and if you don't,